Welcome, everybody. That's fine, Sirlak. Am I early? I'm not early. That's fine, though. Even a lurk tells me that deep down in your heart you truly care. The end, what happened to it? Was that from last? Fuck, I thought it was something slightly different. Not possibly the end, but fuck. I can never have a stream start without something being wrong. How do you spell victorious? Victorious. Victorious. All right, I spelled it right. Let me fix that. There we go. We should be good now on it. It said live at 3:59. Oh no. No, what it was is that was the title from last week. Victorious. Let it be known. No, that was the title from last week because I wasn't entirely sure whether or not Lazy New Pack was going to be rolling out an update. Triforce base is still going strong. What I thought might have been happening was between last Saturday and this Saturday, there was going to be an update. And usually whenever Lazy New Pack releases an update, whatever I'm working on at the time gets destroyed. Oh. What might be the end is me. I don't know. I don't know if my allergies are acting up or if I caught some fucking regular old seasonal flu nonsense. I might sound slightly nasally compared to usual. Ho, 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 ho. But no, as far as I'm aware, the base itself is going fine. I don't know why we have a bunch of kangaroos in the base, but that's almost neither here nor there. If I make it pet passable, will they leave? How did we get kangaroos in the base? Yeah, they're wild animals. Just go. Please just go. Like how the cat doesn't give a fuck. I'm gonna make that not pet passable again, because they look like they were gonna run away from a dwarf, and I don't want them to run away back in the base. Or are they scared because of the tiger? They look like they've given up on their trying. Come on, get out of my base. You've been infected. Yeah, that's right. That's legit what I'm wondering. I woke up this morning and my sinuses were slightly burning. And I was like, is this an allergy or is this sleepy one infected my ass? This is a fast aquifer because this Dwarf Fortress isn't the latest version of Dwarf Fortress. Because Dwarf Fortress has updated, but since I'm doing this on the Lazy Noob Pack to make it easier to explain and or change settings, until Lazy Noob Pack updates, this is still the older version of Dwarf Fortress. I think it's 44.12, and the new one's like 47.1, if I recall correctly. This checks on update. What version am I on? That's a good question. Hold on. Yeah, we're on 44.12 and the latest one's 47.1. I'm not on that one yet. They're survivors from Australia. They have teleported into your world. Treat them with hospitality. No, I'm afraid not. For all I know, they've caught in the Australian mentality that everything must be unnecessarily extremely dangerous, in particular to humans and or dwarves. So I think we just need to get rid of them. Hold on, I apologize. It's making it hard to see. I got some weird smudge on my glasses. How have you guys been though? Has everyone been bunkering down and trying to out-survive the Kung flu? Ooh, where are we in this anyways? We have made decent progress towards getting through the water. And today we must continue to make even more decent progress. Build construction wall. No, not ash, just wood. Just wood. Surprised I still have wagon wood. The mean to something Wong virus? No. No, we're going to be polite and we're going to call it the Kung flu. Because that's not insulting either. Though I do have a nasal spray. But the problem is I don't have an issue breathing. It's like in the back of the sinuses. Nasal sprays don't work on sinuses, do they? Worst case scenario, it does work and it makes the virus go worse if I have been made sick. This is not a wall, is it? No, it's not. Build construction wall. Let's get an alder log built there. For safety reasons. If they can even reach it. Can they even reach that? Build construction floor. All right.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can. I just verified that. So if I remember from where we left off, we have plenty of food, we have plenty of booze. We are essentially indestructible. We are self-sustaining and complete. We are building up our Triforce for artistic purposes, and we're building down for goal of the base purposes. We do still have at least one vampire. We don't know who he is, though he spends a lot of time not killing people before all of a sudden he decides he wants to spend a bunch of time killing people. So in the offshoot, we should probably go back to paying attention to these dwarves in their beds and just trying to weed out who is or is not infected. Now I'm going to make an assumption that if they have a spouse, they aren't infected. Hold on. This is what I should have done. Let me grab my notebook. We're going to take notes on this shit. Or no, even better yet. I'll do it on the streaming computer. Hold on. Notepad. File, save as. Desktop. This is just going to be saved as. Not infected. And when I need it, we will have a is it window capture? I think it's window capture. It's not display capture. Yes, clearly whatever you just decided to do was the right answer. Thank you. Thank you for not doing anything in the weirdest fucking way possible. I don't even know where to put this. I don't have anything written right now. Hold on, let me see what this looks like. Test. Yeah, you guys couldn't even begin to fucking see that, could you? It should have been in Word probably so I can make it be larger. How does that show up on? All right. There we go. We have test. Minimize, and I'll put that down for now. That's just so I can go over the list and you guys can verify with me later on. Hey, the insane GIF. Blah, blah. Hey, the insane GIF, since that's how GIFs are pronounced, apparently, that I've just now decided. Hello, insane gifter. What's going on is I either have allergies or I've been infected by the cold. And we're definitely not sitting here slowly wondering if I'm going to die of the Wuhan flu. The base is going strong. We're doing a Triforce design, and I'm having to get through an aquifer down below and build up a pyramid up above. And we're trying to slowly sort out who a vampire is. That is our goals for today, is progress up and down, which we're probably not going to get done today. It's infrastructure. It takes too long. But maybe for today's big goal, we can figure out who the vampire is. As a matter of fact, now that I think that through, that sounds like a fucking far better stream title. Who the... You can say hell in the title on Twitch, right? Who the hell is the vampire? Here we go. We'll go with that. And I will change the title to that because that would probably be a little better than Triforce is Victorious. There we go. We got a murder mystery plot on our hands. Everyone loves a good murder mystery. At least I do. Welcome to Stream Suloic. Hopefully everyone else's week has been fantastic. I got slightly more than the usual videos uploaded to YouTube.
I always forget. Here we go. The forgotten beast Zaman no Stuzang has come. A huge skinless salamander. It has an enormous shell and it appears to be emaciated. Its eyes glow lime. Beware its fire. Now you will know why you don't go in the caves. Now you will know why you shan't dig too deep or too greedily.
Because there's a turtle. It's a fucking turtle. It's a salamander with a shell. It's a turtle. It's a fire-breathing turtle. Don't give it no stupid fancy names. It's a turtle and you know it.
Because fire is the way to go.
Know what it is? Who is it? Who mentioned this earlier? Oh, don't touch it. It's saving. Somebody said that the kangaroos were refugees from Australia and I needed to treat them nicely. And I said, no, that's a bad idea because they're evil. And sure enough, the evil Australian kangaroos brought with them the evil fire-breathing turtles. And this is just what we have to deal with now. Evil, evil pricks. Where is he anyways? Who is he burning? He's burning a lot of people down there. Though, to be fair, maybe we're misinterpreting this and maybe he's a good monster because our caves have been filled with revivifying undead corpses and skeletons. Maybe he's not shooting fire. Maybe he's shooting holy cleansing fire as he runs from corpse to corpse down there and just burns every undead creature into a fucking pulp. Because there are still corpses down there. There are a bunch of undead down there. That's what he has. So really, he's just a good neighbor. Like that was, I was about to say that was a corpse. Elkbird corpse. Follow. It is now no longer a corpse. I'm trying to think of if there would be something useful to trap a fire breather for. And now he's breathing fire off screen. Like, if I could have him in a building out here, surrounded by shit that doesn't catch fire, and he couldn't get out. That's the key thing. He has to not be able to get out. We could occasionally lure enemies into there And then as a forgotten beast, he would breathe fire on them, especially if he was wild, so we wouldn't have to worry about it. I kind of want to capture the forgotten beast and drag him out here like some weird fucking useful pet. See, this is the one issue. This is the one issue with just using sound synths, is the music dies for some reason. Simon Swearwer. The man, the myth, the legend. We'll go with this. Is there a way to put this shit on repeat? All right. We'll have him doing that for now. No, see, here's the problem though. Here's the legit problem. You don't want to ever tame anything. Because taming it means that you have to deal with the fact that he now will no longer attack. I don't know why taming does that, but taming means that they stop attacking. I've determined this. All right, what is going on over here? Oh. Is anyone in their bed? No. I want to start locking up people. Speaking of which, who are you? You're Weaver's Guild. Well, I'm going to lock you, not internal. I'm locking you in your room. So, who is this? Mebzuth Weaver's Guild. Mebzuth Weavers Guild. Testing. What I need is I would need which reminds me I need to run. What I need is Dwarf Therapist to let me just do extra tags. You know what I'm saying? Like testing, not testing, so on and so forth. Come on. Go over. Because I don't think I have a way to sort by those, right? Nicknames one, but not quite. Like, I need nickname. I need a new version of a nickname. I need some that only TF Therapist tracks, then that'd be fine. Who are you? Who is this? Moose Cat the Grease Monkey. Moose Cat the Grease Monkey. Testing. This would have made way more sense if I just done this in Excel. Oh god, why can't they breathe lightning? Because I mean, so here's the thing. This always kind of gets me in fantasies. Nothing breathes lightning. It is possible to breathe fire. You can exhale something that is combusting with the air, right? So you could be breathing a reaction. But lightning doesn't work that way. Lightning is an electrical discharge between electrons. So if you're breathing lightning, really what you have to be doing is exhaling or inhaling. You have to be inhaling electrons for there to be a negative charge to go out, if that makes sense. Lightning goes backwards in the way you think it does. So that always gets me when everyone's like, oh, you know, lightning breath. It's like, but they're not. What they have to be doing is they're inhaling only negative electrons in a line at such a degree for the lightning to travel. Because in order for lightning to travel, you have to be constantly generating even further than where you have a pulse. Tesla coils is just generating up such high voltage that it's going wherever, but it's not really channeled. It needs to have a point. for it to be going to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to bring another metal that has a conductive thing. But if something breathes lightning, it doesn't pay attention to conductivity, which means it has to somehow be narrowly funneling in electrons, and that's what it's doing. It can't be breathing it out, because if it's breathing it out, it needs a point for it to be going to. It can't determine that something is conductive. So the only way for it to work is if it's breathing it in, and then it's just breathing in from the line. Hopefully that makes sense. That slightly irks me sometimes. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe I've read too much into what a lightning breath is. But that's just not how electricity works. Now we're gonna try to save on some wood and just do these as paved roads for now. This means they are vulnerable to being destroyed later by building destroyers, as they are not constructions, but we got that done for far less wood than what we would normally have to. Later on, I can come back and try to manually care about what's going on out there. Oh yeah, if taming didn't essentially neuter every creature you tamed, then yes, I would 100% have an entire base whose philosophy was aggressive Pokemon Go. we would be Team Rocket. I would try to capture, steal every animal I could, and send that out to defeat my enemies. So here's the real problem. I don't even know how to get down to that. I'm trying to set up a thing where I bring him up, but ultimately I can't get through the aquifer, so there's no real easy way to bring him up. I have one hole through the aquifer where all the dwarves are walking. I don't see a way of doing that safely without dying. Oh, 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 oh. We're just gonna have to leave him be for now. Now, who do we have in a bed? Anyone else new in bed? And what is this person's mentality right now? You look like you have... What is wrong with you? Are you just like missing a leg? Why are you so injured? And by enemies, you of course mean elves. Elves, humans, you know, whatever stands between us and our end goal of world domination. All right, we will lock this man up. And who have we locked up? Who is this time? Errol the Dire Builder. Errol the Dire Builder. Don't you weird goat bleed at me. Dun, 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 dun. Like I said, most of those are just gonna get killed on their own, so I'm not that worried. Is this the wall I had finished earlier? This doesn't seem right. Oh, I guess I legit finished it. I thought that there were some double lumps I was gonna have to remove, but it looks like I already did that. Kick ass. I'm ahead of where I think I am. Build construction floor. All right. So it needs to be 10110, if I remember this correctly. 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1. If I've gotten this down right, this should be enough for us to get all the walls done after the fact. If I'm right. Instead of having to keep doing this piecemeal by piecemeal, we'll just order the entire diagonal in one go. I'm sure after you completely torch the elves, the humans would submit to your rule unless they're insane. They're humans. They're insane. You understand? Do you understand how fucking jackasses our entire race, like IRL, our entire race is nothing but a series of jackasses. Our communities, cultures, and very existence depends upon us being jackasses. Peppers are spicy so that mammals don't eat them. The capsaicin chickens can't detect, and pepper seeds can get through a chicken's digestive system fine, but not a mammal's. That's what capsaicin is. Capsaicin is specifically designed to get mammals to stop eating it. And I don't think I've ever heard of any recipe ever that doesn't have some version of pepper in it. Like, we are jackasses. Never underestimate the human capability of doing something that is just stupid. I don't have song requests going on right now. Boom. No, as I was saying before we got attacked, I actually got more than 8 hours of Dwarf Fortress videos onto the archive channel. Every Saturday we generate about 8 to 16 hours worth of content, depending upon how you calculate it, which means if I'm only doing one video uploaded and all of its variations per week, I'm never going to get through the backlog. And last week, I did 1.5. Huzzah. That would have been the perfect song. It was a Ring of Fire. No, for a bit, because I've noticed, like, people who are, we'll say, common viewers, repeat viewers, fans of the channel are fine with song requests. But if you look at the numbers, new people don't join during that time. So what I need to do is I need to set up a time. I need to set up streams where it's like chilling streams that have song requests. And I need to set up streams that are supposed to be like informational. Because that's kind of the purpose of the Dwarf Fortress streams, is for anyone new to come in, be like, hey, I have questions, and not feel like, you know, intimidated or whatever. So if I'm doing a Dwarf Fortress stream with a the second primary goal of teaching people who are new to the game anything, I can't be scaring them off. There's no way it's been an hour. What the fuck are you talking about, Mountain Home? Wade Master Game getting Dwarf number 1. And suddenly all music must stop. Wade Master Game, you are currently a dire builder. You are damn near a legendary metal crafter. I don't have much metal right now, so you don't do much. But there is always the possibility that you are the vampire that's killing everyone. And in a little bit, I will get your description. So I know everyone wants to know deep down inside, come on, work with me, game. Q. Unsuspend, thank you. Everyone wants to know who they are deep down inside. Wrong thing. Yeah, no, if we're intimidating people from joining and asking questions, that doesn't really serve the purpose, as fun as it is. Sane Gifter, all right, give me a second, Sane. First, we have Wade Master Game.
Is this a little too high? There we go. Wade Master Game is agile, but he is quick to tire and weak. Wade Master Game likes stoneware, pig iron, bone opal, giant muskox horn, kangaroo parchment, gems, battle axes, water buffaloes for their water wallowing, giant loons for their coloration, the words of the sable lace, and the sight of the adorable wisp. When possible, he prefers to consume finger Malay beer. He absolutely detests oysters. Don't bring them near him. He finds them disgusting. He has a sum of patience and a good feel for social relationships, but He has poor creativity, very bad intuition, and a lousy intellect. Lousy intellect, sum of patience.
If you're that patient, why do you have low intellect? Doesn't make sense. All right, next one up was Insane Gifter. Wait, I'm just going for it at 7. Well, hold on. Yeah, it depended on what it was called. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Insane Gifter. You are currently a hauler, but you are damn near a legendary farmer. You're just not a farmer because you already have a few farmers. We'll see if I can fit in the full name. CJ_the_insane. Is this different from last time, CJ? I feel like your name's gotten bigger. Yep, slightly too big. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clear that out, and we're just gonna go with right now the Insane Gifter. Even that's too long. Dear Lord. Okay. Try that again. We will just go with Insane Gifter. There we go. That one was sufficient. I added my name to it, making it more of a title. Gotcha. Oh, look. We found a dead person. They haven't told us about that yet, have they? Do they know he's dead? I don't think they told me about this new dead dude yet. They're fine to strip his body, though. I mean, that's cool, I guess. Grogrin's just dead now. Screw it, I guess. So Grogrin wasn't the vampire. I don't remember them mentioning Grogrin at all. Yeah. Why have they not mentioned that they found him dead? Who is this man? Bear Grylls 88. He's not gonna mention that he found a dead Grogrin? Like, hey, I found a dead dude. Maybe that's important. No, I guess not. Why ever would that be important? That doesn't make any sense. Even the other dude doesn't really mention that, hey, there's a dead body here. We're just gonna ignore the fact that this dude is clearly dead. Did he die of wounds? Maybe if he died of wounds, that would be why. They would only really report if he was found, like, drained of blood. So maybe he just happened to have injuries from before and now he's dead. How have you been doing, though, Insane Gifter? And that's right, we need to get to your description. Not the insane. There we go.
The Insane Gifter has seen a lot of dead bodies. Like a lot. The Insane Gifter is rarely sick and very agile. The Insane Gifter likes serpentine, electrum, bloodstone, purring maggot, leather, kestrel tooth, bucklers, querns, animal traps, guinea fowls for their social nature, kestrel men for their hunting prowess, the words of the clusters of framing and the sight of the lacy flag. When possible, he prefers to consume durian wine. He absolutely detests moon snails. I mean, just think about it. They're snails, but they're from the moon. That must mean they eat cheese. He has a good spatial sense and ability to read emotions fairly well and good kinesthetic sense, but he has meager creativity, poor analytical abilities, an iffy sense for music, and little patience. He is a short, sturdy creature fond of work and industry. He dreams of creating a great work of art someday.
Ooh boy. Now they report that he's been found dead. Well, what about everyone who went to his room earlier? How come none of them reported this? Who is grabbing his body? Whoever's grabbing his body is the slowest. They've been stripping off clothing forever, and nobody has cared. All right, you are locked. You are locked. All right, who are you? Noble the bartender. Testing. Next up is... have we already done you? We have not. Alright, next up is Mebzoot the Hauler. Which we already have a Mebzoot, so that's fantastic. So far we have 5 whole dwarves in testing. Out of like 60? So almost 10%. So that's good. I guess. Now, why did it try to tell me about the recording break, but like way the fuck off? Timers. We need a break in the recording. Interval 60 minutes. About 40 minutes in, it goes, hey, go. Fantastic. All right. We'll just have to see if any of them turn out to be it. Let's go back up top real quick and then finish sorting out the triangular pyramid portion of this Triforce. Like I said, I believe I've set it up in such a way that I can just now blindly order all the way up, and we should be good. Every one of these should be reachable and should be the things that I'm needing. And since I'm here, let's just order this one too. That looks right so far to me. Except for that wall. Somehow that wall was the wrong material. There we go. That looks about right. Fuck it. I think I know how I'll die now. Popcorn overdose. There's certainly worse ways to go. Here we see a man who died due to the popcorn burglar. Popcorn burglar goes into people's houses and burgles them. Burgles them of all their popcorn until they have no popcorn left to be burgled. And of course, everyone knows once you have no popcorn left to be burgled that you just die. Because you have to have the power of the sham shield. Ah, yes, the power of the sham shield will carry you through. And in addition to our triangular pyramid going up, we are slowly but surely, very derpy thing off of the... Words are escaping me. A very derpy method of handling an aquifer. Which is, we are constantly screw pumping out to another, we're essentially doing a double slit, but over a large expansive distance, and while handling a diagonal wall. So there's only so much we can do there at a time. This appears to be going well. Don't give birth to a lamb. Who told you you could give birth to a lamb? I didn't tell you could give birth to a lamb. While I'm here, build construction wall. We need to set up our little fucking bird room, because I definitely screwed this up before. Walls. Then it needs that. That's one nest box. It's 2 nest box, 3, 4. And that should be enough for 5 nest boxes. Yes. Make this like so. And then grab all the turkeys. And what are they called? Chickens? No. Peafowl. All right, 1 peacock. I thought we had another one. Just hen. Yep, there we go. They're not called chickens, they're called hens. Is there anything else that's not currently pastured? And that's supposed to be coming in alpacas, puppies, piglets. I think that should be all of our birds. We'll bring them into there. We need 1, 2, we need 5. We need 5 times 2. We need 10 doors and 5 nest boxes. Ooh. We'll see that those get done. How'd you figure out my secret? I am the popcorn burglar. I pop the popcorn there and eat it all. And then the people who live there come home and realize they have no popcorn. For their popcorn was burgled, and thus they die. Down here, we don't have to worry much about what they're doing, so I could actually start covering some of this floor just to prevent fungus fires. Which is a real thing that I definitely didn't just make up. How many more logs we got? I believe the elves have told us before to stop cutting down trees, but I think we definitely told them we didn't care a long time ago. So I don't think we have to worry much. Mr. Man TM, it's only been a year. What's only been a year? How you been? You've been here more recently than a year.
Spring has arrived.
All bow for spring. What's been a year, though? The metaphorical year. Ah, yes. The metaphorical year. It's like a saute pan. How have you been? How has everyone been? Tell me your secrets. Render unto Caesar what belongs to him. Tell us of your trials and tribulations. So that we may all, you know, enjoy your suffering. I mean, we care. We care for each other. It's all about caring. Are we digging this? Fucking dig faster, you lazy sacks. All right, let's go back to the bedrooms. Anyone in bed? I'm gonna say it's not this person. We've had vampires for a while, long before kids. So I'm gonna say Onul Dusem Sigun Child. We're gonna say he's not. I'm just not even gonna deal with that. He's probably gonna end up dead. I like how someone has been tasked with this body and they're not grabbing it. What is going on? Let's forbid and unforbid Grogran's corpse. See if something frees it. How are we doing in coffin land? We have plenty of coffins. So I don't know what's going on with that man's body. It's been fine. Took part in a global game jam, so now won best use of theme. Ooh, tell us. Not sure we did that because all we did was shit post. What was your theme? And how did shit posting bring you to victory? Repair? Repair was a theme. You shit posted and won. I feel like there's some super story going on here that you're like just glossing over. I feel like you are holding out on us. All we did was shit post. That awkward moment when you just fuck around and then the judges tell you that you are better than everyone else. Oh dear God. How bad was everyone else? Boodly boodly boom. Obviously, brainwashed the judges or one of his team did not really know. Made sure he just shit posted in game format and took victory. Well, I don't understand. What was the point? Well, okay, what was your game jam? Like, I feel like you think you're saying something very simple, and this shit isn't even like whooshing over my head so much as it's slamming into my forehead and giving me a shit posting concussion. What do you mean? Give me an example of the shit postery that led to a win. Now the next layer is going to have to be this layer again, right? This is where it went up by 1, matching that. So this needs to go up by 1 directly on top. Means we're gonna need to reach the top. All right, well, who else we got around? A bunch of people who are thirsty in their beds, but just being thirsty doesn't mean they're not vampires. That is not it. We need to see if they get to the point where they're like dehydrated. And please someone take this body out. Grogrin. Who's got the job of hauling a Grogrin? Casket. Says it's inactive, yet somehow it's not. How is it inactive? But I'm seeing it as having a job. Are you like assigning it to someone who can't leave their room? Try this again. Like, this door isn't locked, so what's the issue? Show me someone else mentioning a casket. I don't see it this time. We'll have to wait. I generally don't know how else to explain it. Okay. So for the game jam, just piece by piece here. The purpose is you and your friends program games, right? This is the purpose. How has a gobbler been missing for a week? How did I lose a gobbler? Poiposis. You've got to have poipus in life. Welcome, Stream Coca Koala. How have you been? We're learning about how Mr. Man trademarked. The trademarked man himself shit posted his way to a game jam victory. We are also building up our pyramid successfully. We are getting through the aquifer, and we are starting to keep track of a growing list of people to see who is or is not the vampire. That's what he said. That's what I'm saying. All right. Mebzuth Dusataram. I'm guessing that's Weaver's Guild. Yep. Clear. Next up is Wade. Master Game is starving. He wasn't even in the list, I thought. Moose Cat Grease Monkey is clear. Wade the Dire Builder. He must have used to have been called Errol. We'll say clear on him as well. Mebzuth, Wade, and Moose Cat. All right, which one of you is Mebzuth, Wade, and or Moose Cat? Mebzuth, it was not you, so you are good. Next to you is Wade. Wade, you are fine. And then Moose Cat the Grease Monkey. Who was, what, you? Not you yet. Not the bartender. Moose Cat the Grease Monkey, who's gone back to sleep. But will probably wake up as soon as it realizes the door is open. All right, so we have 2 up for testing still. Nomel and Mebzuth the Hauler. That's you. He's been freed. You are being tested. Who are you? Dr. Acula. I believe we determined earlier that he was fine. So I'm going to leave him alone. I believe somehow we conclusively proved it wasn't Dr. Acula. As much as I would like it to be. Parentheses. Maybe. Worst case scenario, we come back on Dr. Acula and we figured out that he beat us in a super double bluff. Kosoth the Sutter. I've never trusted Sutters. Clearly, they must be vampires. Who else would make soap except for someone who wants to clean up their dirty, dirty deeds? Who is this? Meng. All right, names again was Kosoth the Sutter. Kosoth the Sutter. Testing. And Meng the what? Meng the Hauler. Testing. All right. And I've locked both their doors. Anyone else sleeping down here? No. Wait, hold on. How is one dude like every job? Where is this man? All right, he's not the one we're testing. That's kind of weird though, isn't it? How is one dwarf every job? I've just noticed this. How is he the military commander, the manager, the broker, and the bookkeeper? We're gonna have to keep an eye on him. Because I kept dying, so he took over. Yeah, but he didn't. Maybe we don't have a vampire. Maybe he's just draining everyone dry so he can take over all their jobs. What are his skills? Is he really that good? Military, what was he? Don't you woo 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 me. Normal military hammer. He has a lot of good stats. Holy shit. I mean, I guess that makes sense. He's very rarely happy, and he cracks easily under pressure. Okay. Well, why was the turkey over there being found dead? The broker, manager, and bookkeeper I understand, but the militia commander too, Nani the fuck. It's him. I bet he is a vampire. Vampires get good stats. He's the vamp. He cracks and eats people. Send him to the circus. He's Alucard, going to minor breaks, long walks in the woods. Very enthusiastic walks. The elves are here. Now, I don't mean to build upon our conspiracy theory, but our vampire does spend long times without killing people, like ungodly long times without killing people. And I'm just saying, a bookkeeper, broker, manager, militia commander, mayor might invariably end up in long times of being unable to kill people in their sleep or being unable to be by themselves. Not that I'm adding to this fucking funny conspiracy theory. How long has he been with us? Now I'm curious. Migration wave. 4 years after we started. So since pretty early. And he hasn't died. 4 years after we started. And that was about 11 years ago in game. I'm just... You guys read whatever you want. Put him in GBJ and just leave him alone if he's alive. But what's GBJ? Grand Bank Jail? There may also be more than one by now. This is also true. What does he have in here? He just dumps on the ground. He's collecting crowns for some reason. Why is nobody picking up the dead body? This is irking me. Why does nobody pick up Grogrin's body? It's not like it's impassable. You can go in there. No one's stopping you, game. It's not locked. Just go in there and get the body. Is he getting the body? Finally, someone grabs that body. Grogrin's been dead in there for a while, and they've just been letting it happen. Did your voice get jeeper? Is it just me? Well, a couple things. One, voice is slightly nasally because my sinuses are burning slightly. Two, it depends on what I'm trying to do. Like if I'm trying to read something, I can easily affect a lower accent. And this might be what I end up doing as it reduces what I'm sending through my nose, making it feel less painful. I've said this for a few things, particularly when I wish to say something correctly for a voice. But yeah, no, sometimes my voice is higher, my voice is lower. It just depends on what I'm trying to read at the time. Remember, I used to DM a lot. I've been in the military and I read things. I'm like the lowest I'm like the lowest tier you can be above complete fucking dumbass amateur for voice acting. Like the lowest. In that I have at one time used an accent. Though mostly that's because I grew up in Texas. So I've naturally ended up with an accent between Southern and like New England. And for some reason, there are two different tones for these accents, I guess. So I can't do one without having a slightly different tone to the other. Not even counting the fact that you're saying the words differently. But I do, yes, I do have voice changer as well.
I use this to make it easier.
But like this one?
If I'm just reading with this one, this is purely reverb,
as it isn't doing much compared to how I'm reading it.
This one's actually lower, because we must read the evil voices with an evil inflection.
But yeah, some of those are just to make it easier for me to do things. Like the one that sounds like a turret.
Are you still there? I don't know if I can do this right. Are you still there? Please don't hurt me. I'm different. I have to talk weird. If I talk normally, I sound like this.
So like I have voice changer settings. That's only to bring one of my voices closer to what I'm trying to sound like. You know, if the vamp is playing that big of a role in our colony, we really No, actually, that's the thing. What we want to do is, end result is, if we can get the vamp, we want to try to maybe get the vamp somehow stuck in like, all right, so none of those people. We kind of want to get the vamp stuck in the well and bloodied so we can drink the vamp blood and become vamps ourselves. Because if everyone's a vamp, no one dies. Nomal is not a vamp. Nomal the bartender. He is clear. And Mebzut the hauler is clear. Mebzut the hauler and Nomal the bartender.